If you're thinking about making a move here to the state of Utah, you may have heard of Lehi, Utah. In today's video, I'm telling you why Lehi, Utah is one of the fastest growing places here in the state of Utah, but it's not for everybody. So stick around because I'm telling you why you may not want to move here to Lehi, Utah. Let's get in with the video. Make sure you stay till the end of the video also, because I show you something unique that I haven't seen anywhere else here in the state of Utah, and I guarantee most of you haven't either. Drop a comment when you see it. Also, I want to hear your thoughts. If you've used this thing that I'm talking about, I want to hear what your experience was like. I've never used it. Haven't heard of anybody who has used it before. I want to hear your thoughts. Drop it in the comments. Now, one of the things that you need to know if you're not familiar with this area is that Lehi, Utah is located in Utah County. But Lehi, Utah is located right on the border of Utah County and Salt Lake County. So you're about 25 minutes from downtown Salt Lake City. You're also about 25 to 30 minutes from the Salt Lake City International Airport. But it's very centrally located. As you can see right behind me, the I-15 freeway sits right through the middle of Lehi, Utah. So it's very easy to access Salt Lake County. It's just a short drive away, and like I said, with I-15 being the major freeway here in the state of Utah, you can really get anywhere you need to be fairly quickly, and the freeway is easily accessible. So one of the cool things is that because Lehi, Utah is the first city here when you get into Utah County, you're still very, very close to everything in Salt Lake County, right? So you're not too far of a drive, and this is one of the fastest growing places here in the state of Utah, and there's a reason for that. The reason for that is because there's so many companies that have moved here to this area. They're opening offices here. There's tons of office space that's available currently as well, and there's actually a lot of startups here in this area as well, and with startups comes high-paying jobs. There's also a lot of established companies like Adobe, Ancestry.com. There's a lending club. There's even a Porsche dealership here in Lehi, Utah. But because of all these companies that are here, you'll see, there's tons of office spaces here in this area, that there's a lot of companies offering these really high-paying jobs that's driving a lot of people to come here. There's a lot of people moving here from California to take advantage of these jobs, or a lot of people that work for these companies in other areas, in other states, that are relocating here, just because of not only the tax benefit, the home prices, and be able to take advantage of that salary that these companies are offering. So there's going to continue to be a lot of growth here in this area, with all the offices that are being opened up here, and businesses that are moving here, and startups. So there's a lot of growth that's going to continue to happen here in the coming years, and I think that home prices are going to continue to increase in this area, just because there's a lot of growth still, that's going to happen here. There's a lot of new construction here in this area. There's a lot of new homes that are being built, from townhomes, condos, to single-family homes. But one of my absolute favorite things about this area is the outdoor activities and the activities for families. So I have a daughter and a son. I have a almost 7-year-old and a 3-year-old. And one of my favorite things, and their favorite things to do here in Utah County, and more specifically Lehi, is that this is the home to Thanksgiving Point. So there's a dinosaur museum there, the Museum of Curiosity, and then during the fall, they do an outdoor activity called Corn Bellies. This is about the Halloween fall time, but this is something that kids absolutely love, and we've done this the last few years. And they love being able to come out this, and take advantage of all the fun activities. They do like carnival style games. There's some haunted houses, tons of different foods you can try out. They do like caramel apples. You can get hot chocolate, funnel cakes, everything that your kids are going to love. And my kids love it. We've done it, like I said, the last few years here. And even when it's 50, 40, 30 degrees outside at night, they enjoy it, even though they're freezing cold. But they love doing that. Another of the cool things about this area is that you have access to all the outdoor activities as well. So you're really close to the mountains. So if you want to go hiking, you can take advantage of that. If you want to take the bike out, there's bike trails all over the place here that you can take advantage of. And you're also really close to all the ski resorts, right? You can get to the ski resorts within 30 minutes from here, and be able to take advantage of that during the winter. But in addition to that, like I said, you're really close to the mountains, so there's several different reservoirs that you can take advantage of during the summer. Go up to the mountains where it's a little bit cooler and be able to take advantage of those fun things with your kids and your family. But one of the things to keep in mind is that, like I said, home prices have really gone up here in this area because it has, been growing so fast. It's not as expensive as it is, in areas in Salt Lake County. But like I said, that's one of the really nice things is that you're so close to Salt Lake County and Salt Lake, that you don't really feel that much of a difference. But this is located in Utah County, which is just south. But like I said, houses prices have really gone up here. So you're going to be able to find houses, condos, townhomes in the 300,000 to 400,000 range. You're going to be able to find single family homes in the 600,000, 700,000, 800,000. There's even homes in the million to a couple of $1 million mark. So there's homes at different price ranges. So it's not like you have to go outside of this area to be able to find a home if you're living here in this area. But if you're moving here for work and you want to be close by, I think you're going to be able to find a lot of options here in this area, and you're going to be able to take advantage of being able to have a shorter commute to work. Now, I know you've probably seen the commercials for Carvana, but they actually have a Carvana vending machine, or whatever you'd call it, here in Lehi, Utah. So that's one of the things that I've never seen anywhere else. I know I've seen the commercials, but I've never actually seen one in real life other than here in Lehi, Utah. So that's something unique here about the area. But I hope you're finding this information helpful. If you aren't subscribed yet, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and let me know, where are you watching this video from? Drop a comment below. And if you're thinking about making a move here to the state of Utah, I hear from people, every day, people just like you, they're looking to make their move here to the state of Utah, and I love hearing from you guys. So if you're thinking about making a move here in the next, 3 days, 3 months, or even a year from now, feel free to reach out to me. You can call me, text me, or email me. You can also book a call with me directly down below. I look forward to hearing from you, and I look forward to helping you make your move to Utah as smooth as possible. Now, let's continue with the video. Now, one of the worst things here about Lehi, Utah, in my personal opinion, and that I think a lot of people, are likely going to struggle with if they're not familiar with the area, is the traffic here. So Lehi, Utah, like I said, has grown very fast. A lot of people have moved here, and there's a lot of new construction, especially if you're taking the freeway, right? If you're getting off the freeway, it can get really, really congested. And you can spend a lot of time trying to get home, depending on where you live here in Lehi, Utah. But like I said, there's a lot of people that have moved here. It gets really congested, and I just don't think that the roads have really kept up, and they haven't changed the flow of traffic as well as it should be, with the amount of people that have moved here and that are currently living here, right? So this is going to cause a delay in traffic, getting to work or coming back home. Right now it's about 2 p.m. in the day, so traffic is not very bad. There's not a whole lot of activity, but come rush hour time, it can get really, really congested, especially like I said, on the freeway. And if you're living downtown Salt Lake City, obviously you're taking the I-15 freeway, down to Lehi, and that can really get backed up during the heavy flow of traffic. It can make your drive from a 25-minute drive to a 45-minute to an hour drive during rush hour. And same thing if you're working down in the Provo area, or living down in the Provo area, and you're working here in Lehi, Utah. Your commute can get very long, anywhere from the normal 25 minutes up to 45 minutes to an hour. So there's a lot of people that are commuting on the I-15 freeway from north to south, which is really going to impact the flow of traffic. So that's one of the in my personal opinion, negative things here about the Lehi, Utah. Another thing is